And have the man bun, you know? Just going full douche on you guys right now. I'm gonna start talking like every other YouTuber now. What's up, guys? Today we're gonna... Today's video is about a very interesting cab driver. He's called the Cabbie in the YYJ. I don't know much about him. He's kind of this man of mystery. He has over 3,500 Instagram posts of him rapping in his taxi. It's mostly freestyle rapping that seems to be off the top of his head about how you need to use him as your taxi driver. A lot of it had copyright music over it. I did find these clips with no music.
Thursday night in the YYJ. Happy hump day in the YYJ. Hope you're doing all good in the hood. I don't give a shit if you're drunk or high, so do it up right now. Taxi delivery.
But yeah, it's this rapping taxi driver with a popping Instagram just full of raps about how he's like a dope taxi driver. This is crazy. My first stop is to go see my friend Brett, because he's the one who told me about this guy, and I want to see if he maybe has any insight into what this guy's deal is. So let's go talk to my friend. Okay, let's go. Welcome back to the channel, Brett.
Hey, it's good to be back.
Thank you.
I have a fat neighbor. How did I find out about this person? Okay, so my friend moved to Victoria.
The YYJ, for anyone who's wondering, is Victoria.
My friend moved there, and he was just looking at Instagram. He's a lonely guy, so he just wanted to do fun things. And so he was using the hashtag YYJ. And so he found the Cabbie in the YYJ, which is this cab driver that drives around and records himself freestyling a lot, and then he'll like pick people up and they'll like freestyle together while he's like driving them around. And
other people get in on it?
Yeah. There's videos of other people freestyling too. So I told Phillip about this because it's a spectacle of life. And
what do you make of him? What do you think of this?
He strikes me as like a logic figure, in that he's a white guy that raps.
Did you just compare the Cabbie and the YYJ to Logic?
Yeah. Oh, I guess, yeah, Logic's half black.
Logic is biracial. Did you know?
I've heard him speak of it.
Have you heard about...
From time to time. I don't know, I think it's kind of cool that he's like interacting and shit, and he seems to enjoy what he does, and it seems to add some spice to it, you know what I mean? So
do you think he's that guy when you approach him? Because that's what I'm wondering. Is he like, what's up, I'm Cabbie in the YYJ?
Or like his cab, like his little microcosm where he's like the
that
artist.
Character, yeah. He seems to always repeat the same bars.
Well, I don't know. That fucking his, lyrical talent isn't a bottomless well.
A lot of the content of the lyrics revolve around him being the Cabbie in the YYJ.
And don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive.
If you need a ride, call me tonight. Cabbie in the YYJ.
He doesn't care if you're fucked up.
No, he would prefer it.
I want to do a character study on him. Because
I'm sorry.
What's under those shades? That's what I want to find out. Who is he really?
I don't know how you're going to make a video out of this. To be completely honest.
The Cabbie agreed to an interview, and the next day, it was time to hop on a boat to the island. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
You're going to Victoria?
Yeah, first timer. We made it onto the boat, babe. Driving into a boat right now. Oh, cramping. They call me Krampus.
Who?
Just everybody. When I have cramps, it's a term of endearment. Alright, I'm here about to eat on the boat. Hey, babe. Lunch on the water. Pretty sure like 5% of the people watching this will even get the reference. I got Asian salmon salad. I'm putting Greek dressing on my salmon salad. Does that make me a serial killer? Yes. Get that Greek dressing all over. You want to even get that on the oranges. Yeah, there it is. And I got a banana. Okay, Now, why don't you tell them what you're eating?
I went the healthy route as well. I got these breaded chicken strips.
You got chicken fingers and fries, and you got poutine, which is just a different method of ingesting fries. What's up with salads having this giant bed of like kale and lettuce and stuff? Do they really expect me to eat this? Like, we paid to get access to the lounge. It's a lot quieter here. Skip. 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 Land ho! I didn't eat my banana. I think bananas are probably the #1 uneaten food. Anyone who ever told themselves they'd eat a banana, their life is a lie. What you gonna do with those cookies,
I'm
babe?
gonna put them in the garbage.
Don't. These are my babies now.
Then you hold them for the rest of the
I don't.
tour.
I have to drive.
So then why did you take them?
Put them in your bag.
I'm not putting them in my. I already have banana in my bag.
You still have the banana?
Babe.
1 cookie, 2 cookie, 3 cookie, 4. The 4th one fell too. Cookie container.
I hate this.
That's the cookie container right there.
I hate this so much.
We'll find another spot for them in here. It's a handy little place for them.
I never had this much anxiety until I met you. Don't drink that.
It's chunky.
I thought it felt heavier than most coffees feel.
Did you want your coffee black, creamy, or chunky? Okay, I'll get rid of it. Got rid of it, babe.
How'd you do it?
Let's just say I took the first step in getting rid of it.
Let's say more.
I left it on a step. We're here. We're on the island. What a beautiful place. What do you think happens when we die, babe?
We turn into worm food.
Just worm food?
Oh, maggot food too.
I mean, I'd like to think the soul lives on forever in some way, but I do fear that you're right. The cabbie just asked to meet at the X-Men castle. I'm starting to suspect that the castle where they filmed X-Men is here. Is it the castle from X-Men?
Yeah, it's Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters.
It's him, it's him, it's him. Gabby and the YYJ.
What's going on?
What's up, bro? How's it
Look
going?
at that, you can pet you.
Yeah. I'm like starstruck by you and the castle, right? So I'm like double starstruck right now. So I'm just kind of tripping out, dude.
This is my daughter, Agnes.
Hello.
Hi.
This is Phil.
Nice to meet you.
I had the same kind of pants.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Well, you have good taste.
Yeah.
This is Tracy, my wife.
Can I film you? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you. Should we just start the
Do
intro?
I look like Elton John or Willy Wonka? In the hood, in the YYJ. Yeah, so let's do it up right fucking now. We got Phil, got it going down with the selfie stick up in the YYJ. Gotta have another piece of the pizza, another za in this life. Okay, so what's up?
How did you start the Instagram?
Put my email in. Okay, I was working for this company. They were fucking me over. I wasn't making any cash. So I was on the phone with my brother one night. He's like, you need your own business card. So I was like, okay, put the cabbie and the YYJ on it. He's like, I like that. And so, we got a peacock here. You want my pizza? Oh, you just took my pizza.
Were you already rapping before the Instagram, or did you start rapping for the Instagram?
I never claimed to be a rapper. A lot of these people say, you suck at rapping.
Yeah.
You know what, dude? I never claimed to be a rapper. I never claimed to be shit.
This might be like a corny question, but like, are you having fun? Like, do you ever have to force yourself to like, oh, I gotta make this Instagram video?
No.
Yeah, like it
No.
seems like you're having a fucking blast.
No, I drive a cab, dude.
Yeah.
Like, how hard is that shit? I really,
What? Say that again. If you don't want to.
No, let's do it. I don't give a fuck.
You've had cabbies try to run you off the road?
Oh, yeah. Even now, man. They've called income tax on me. They've called fucking PTB on me. They called the liquor board on me. They've tried to stop me every fucking which way from doing what I'm doing.
Why? Because you're grinding way harder than them. That's
Well,
why.
yeah, because a lot of people know the cabbie and the YYJ. They don't, and that's why they're so afraid of ride sharing and Uber. I'm not fucking afraid of that shit. I say bring it on. Who gives a fuck? You know?
Yeah.
Like, if you got a game, step your game up.
The cabbie then played me a recording of a phone call of someone threatening to kill him. And I could tell this whole situation had really worn on him.
A bunch of shit went down. They sent me a picture of a gun and said they were going to come and kill me and shit. So they're like, drop a pin, drop a pin. I'm like, okay, we dropped a pin wherever. We went out there and they fucking didn't show up. We were going to fucking light them up, but...
Jesus, dude.
And all this shit. And then the cops called me, oh, why didn't you call us? I'm like, what are you going to do, dude? Like, seriously? Oh, I can write a report. What, am I going to throw a report at somebody who's fucking shooting me? Like, come on. Whatever.
They're jealous. They're jealous of the cabbie and the
YYJ.
YYJ.
Oh, motherfucking day. It's been a rocky thing, but you know what? I'm still here. I'm still doing my thing, right?
Yeah.
You know, I'm making a living. You know, I came from fucking nothing, dude.
Yeah.
You know, I was in a fucking food bank fucking 5 years ago with no money, broke as fuck. Yeah, spit a bar, Mr. Phil.
Spit a bar with the cabbie and the YYJ all motherfucking day. Don't drink and drive. Just gotta survive on the cabbie. I don't know.
Gotta survive in the YYJ, cause we don't give a fuck, cause we got it going down all the fucking time in the YYJ. Phillip Solo TV, he's got it going down, he's got his superwoman right there. Woo, we're doing it up in the YYJ. We're at the superhero castle. Yeah, cause he's an X-Man, he's the real man on the YouTube live. Phillip Solo TV coming at ya. Google that shit and do it up in the YYJ.
Ah,
Yeah.
my man. That's
Yeah,
sick.
peace.
We just checked into our hotel room. Very pimpin'.
This is the bed we're not gonna have sex in.
Check out this phone.
Hi, I'm trying to reach the 1980s. Oh, already there. Thanks.
We have a TV with no Netflix somehow in 2019, but there is a DVD player, and you told me there's DVDs downstairs. So they did have a bunch of DVDs downstairs. M. Night Shyamalan and Mel Gibson. What could go wrong, you know? Marley and Me, spoiler alert, the dog bites the dust back here. Across the Universe, oh dude, if there's a tattooed waitress you want to like you, tell her you like this movie. Skip, 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 skip. Then we had Sherry by the fireplace, and the next day, it was time to take a tour of the cabbie's apartment. Hey, hey. Oh, you got a sick candle going in here. Hey.
Welcome to my crib in the YYJ and my fat belly.
Wait, can I interview you?
If you want to, yeah.
I'd love to. You guys are married?
Common law.
Common law.
Basically married now.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long has it been?
16 years.
So what is your take on the cabbie and the YYJ thing?
Well, just as he said, he was struggling.
Yeah.
Like at first, like he would make like $40 one night and can't live off that, right, with a kid and whatnot. So he created the cabbie and the YYJ.
So you're happy with it because it's brought you like
Yeah.
more
yeah.
money, like
Nicer
success.
place. Yeah.
Yeah, this place is sick. Does he freestyle rap outside of like the
Yes.
Yeah.
All the time.
I'm here for your coffee. Just for you.
Wow.
Cabbie in the YYJ. This is in the YYJ.
Ah.
So this is my kitchen here, obviously. Door, laundry room.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is our TV or our abode. Our daughter's little crib here. And washroom. It's one bedroom and a den, so where the magic happens.
Okay. After the cab ride.
And Tracy gets her rides for free.
Okay. You got some sick games there, dude. This was a really good one. Arkham Origins. Tell me about the craziest thing that you've seen, like on the streets.
That's like a common question that people get in a ride and like ask me.
Yeah.
And my rebuttal to that is always like, what do you consider crazy?
Right. Next night, I made plans for one final interview with the cabbie. I showed up feeling a little sick. I just ate bad sushi and barfed. Was goody.
What up? Where's the cabbie shirt, man? Some people they ask me, do you wear your sunglasses at night? Do I? Pac could freestyle, don't get me wrong. Pac is Pac.
Yeah.
But like on another level, when you gave that guy a pen, he would just blow the paper away with his lyrics.
What do you think of new school stuff?
Shit.
People love to paint Drake as like this emo R&B singer, right? But when he does his songs, just like rapping, talking shit, like he's crazy. It's insane.
I don't like Eminem when he's crying like a little bitch. I don't. I can't stand it. I can't fucking stand it. It's just like, dude, you're Eminem. Like, I like you when you're mad, when you're Slim Shady. You know, like he's dope when he's mad.
You ever watch Inception?
I like him in Titanic.
I don't like Titanic.
Why?
I'm sorry, bro. It's just.
So we can't reenact the scene or what? Never let go, Phil.
I'll never let go. Is that what I say?
Why don't you like Titanic? They did a really good job on that. It's not even the romance of it. The whole replica of the ship. How can you not like Titanic with James Cameron and Leonardo in that? How can you not like it?
I just don't care about like if a movie looks cool. Like that's why I don't give a shit about like Avatar or Transformers or anything. Like
it's not a matter of looking cool. They recreated the sinking of the Titanic and they did it really well.
But what about the story? Like what about the script? Like that's what I'm worried about. Like the movie is interesting, you know? Like Tarantino will have a 20-minute scene in one room, and I don't care how the room looks or how it's decorated or anything, because like the dialogue is interesting, like what the story
Tarantino, his shit's whack though.
What are you talking about? But dude, how can you say Tarantino is whack?
Yeah, well, Pulp Fiction is dope.
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction that's probably his best one. Pulp Fiction is dope.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
I mean, Pulp Fiction has got to be like top 10 most important movies ever made.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. I think the cabbie is a fascinating, creative, interesting dude. And later that night, I actually took a bunch of his freestyles and turned it into a poem. And then I hit a local open mic to try it out. Don't drink and drive in the ride. Every frickin' time I'll drive you home. Every frickin' time. Every rhyme will blow your mind. In the YYJ, rolling every day. Do I look like Willy Wonka or Elton John? Happy hump day. Thank you. That's it.
That man will live forever. Ich stand und dunkel träumen und stand.
Fuck, I've never wanted to die so much in my life.
Should we go home, babe?
Yes, I can't believe we stuck that out. I think my body hurts.
As I watched the rest of the performers that night, I couldn't help but think about this journey that I'd been on. There's something very charming about a getaway on an island, and I weirdly felt very at peace. I don't know what happens when we die, but if there is a heaven, it might look a little like this town. And if I find myself in heaven, I know exactly who I'm gonna get to drive me around. Love you guys. Peace.
When the girl started yelling and screaming at me, telling me to pull over and fuck the shit out of her.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, it was over here actually, down at this house. It was like my 6th day being a cab driver. And this girl gets in and she's like crying her eyes out and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, okay. So the nice guy to him, I'm like, are you okay? And she's like, my fiance cheated on me and we're breaking up and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. he cheated on me. I'm like, oh, that's not good. He cheated on me with a man. And I'm just like, whoa, okay. I don't know why, because I'm really good in bed. And I know how to fuck really well. And he cheated on me with a man. I'm just like, holy shit. And then I'm just like, okay. And then she's like, are you single? I'm like, no, I got a lady. She's like, how's your relationship? I'm like, it's good, you know? She's like, I don't want to hear that. I want to hear that it's really bad, and I want you to pull over and fuck the shit out of me. And I'm just like, holy fuck. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, and then we go out by Happy Valley and shit. And I'm just like, she's like, pull over here, and you're going to come back here and just fuck me really hard. Fuck me. And I'm just like, she's like, and she starts screaming at me, like, from the back there. Pull over and fuck me right now. Just pull over and fuck me. Like, crying. And, like, she wouldn't stop. And then I'm just like, no, I'm taking you home. Okay? I'm taking you home. But after that, I kind of learned my lesson, you know, like, being in the cab alone with a chick, you know, like, they can turn on you like that. That's why watching the P's and Q's and shit, you know, it's just like...
I'm debiting.
Oh, you're debiting.